What's up, Bama Insider Nation? Breaking news out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Javon Baker, the former four-star wide receiver, has entered the NCAA transfer portal. This news breaking Friday morning as Alabama has now lost an eighth player in the last 3 days. And now another skill position player in Javon Baker. As we look back into his history, originally the number 110 recruit in the country, the number 20 wide receiver, and the number 14 player out of Powder Springs, Georgia. 14 in the state of Georgia there. So he was listed at 6'1", 183 coming in. Like I said, a four-star back in that class of 2020. So we look at his measurables now, kind of how he's grown. Still at 6'2", but up to 206 after his sophomore season. We look into his career here. 2020 looked like it was the start to a promising career. We saw him get slight action in certain games. He opened up against Tennessee, played against Auburn, and of course even played in the playoff against Notre Dame and played against Ohio State as well, making a catch in that game. And, you look into 2021, this is a guy that we kind of pegged to be, wide receiver number 3 potentially on this team, or maybe number 4, at least a starter or a receiver that would get significant minutes. That is not what we saw in 2021, as he did build his role, recorded 7 catches, had just 100 yards and a touchdown in 11 games this season, as he's really had limited minutes throughout the season. We never could see extended Javon Baker, and even in his playing time, he never really got the targets we were looking for. Didn't get any deep ball targets like we maybe expected, and overall just didn't have the flashiness that we thought we could see out of Javon Baker this year. For obvious reasons, Javon Baker is now entering the transfer portal. Alabama has a lot of help at wide receiver and more on the way. You look at this young receiving group, Ja'Cory Brooks, of course, now the leader, in my opinion. JoJo Earl, Ajay Hall, Trayshawn Holden, not to mention some of the guys you got coming in, Kobe Prentice, Kendrick Law. There's going to be a lot of guys vying for those spots. Javon Baker decided he would be best suited heading elsewhere. As we recap our total transfer portal numbers now, Jaleel Billingsley, of course, into the transfer portal, Drew Sanders, Paul Tyson, King Wakuda, Tommy Brown, along with some others that had already been in the transfer portal, along with Jackson Bratton, Pierce Quick, Xavier Williams, and Marcus Banks. Of course, yesterday we saw Jalen Moody and Shane Lee both join the transfer portal. Now today, Javon Baker has entered his name into the NCAA transfer portal. Guys, for more information on this story and all things Alabama football, go check out BamaInsider.com. Hit the like button on this video, leave a super thanks for a special tip for the Bama Insider staff, and leave us a comment so we can know what you're thinking about this transfer portal news and all things surrounding Alabama football. For BamaInsider.com, my name is Trey Yanity. Former four-star receiver Javon Baker has entered the NCAA transfer portal.